Hi, I'm Laura Stahl, and I am the Managing Director of Institute Operations for the New York City Institute. And what humility means to me is that you don't think that your perspective is the only perspective that counts. One of my favorite quotes is, "Pride makes us artificial, and humility makes us real." And I think in the work that we do, it's really important to be real. Otherwise, other people will sense that, and our students won't get the most out of the experience. And I think it's super important at Institute because this is actually my 8th Institute as a core member or staff member. And one of my pet peeves is when people say that Teach for America is cult-like or everyone is the same. And we have the privilege to not be the same and to not fit into a mold, but to bring our true selves to the work that we do. And I think it's super important in the last few days at Institute so that the students that we get the pleasure of working with each day have the ability to see us as the leaders that we are and the leaders that we continue to develop as each day at Institute.
Hi, I'm Eddie Rengel. I'm a 2012 Indianapolis Core member, and I'm a Core member advisor here this year at New York City Institute for 2014. I'm going to be talking a little bit about leadership and the core value that we embody here in Teach for America, what it means to me. I think in our work, when I come to it every day, I think about my past experiences, trying to mold into someone who I wasn't for a long part of my life. Growing up, I tried to be my older sister. She was cool, she had different qualities about her that made her like the leader of our family, and so I tried to like create those qualities in myself. And then coming to Teach for America, especially at Institute as a core member in Phoenix, I watched teaching videos of these showmen that I really aspired to be. So I like took things from them and I like tried to mold myself into what they were. And what I found in my work throughout these last 2 years as a core member in Indianapolis and now as a Teach for America staff member, it's like you have to be your authentic self in leadership. You have to create bold visions. We speak about bold visions, like pulling out what's unique about you and bringing it to your work. So for me, it's being a musician and my experience as a classical clarinetist. So I bring music into my classroom and I fuse it into lessons, and my kids love it. And I would hope that it's creating the transformational change that I seek to one day create in my classroom. And that just really comes from being authentic and finding out what's unique about us. And something that I really try to message to my students is the same thing. Identify what makes you you. Identify what like gets you up in the morning, gets you pumped. For Jasmine in my 5th grade class, she is quiet, but she has the power of writing, and she can write her thoughts like no one's business. And so I leverage that with her and tell her, write your thoughts down, use that as an avenue to be a leader and be an authentic leader at that.
Hi, my name is Karina Lopez. I've been having the pleasure to work as your diversity coordinator this summer. And when I think of what transformational change means for me, I think that it means that until it has to start with you. You have to be willing as a teacher, as an educator, to be transformed by the community that you're serving, be transformed by the students that you are working with. And unless that happens, I think that real change in the classroom doesn't happen. To quote a very famous pop singer, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. You have to be willing to make that change. It starts inside and then moves without.
Hi, my name's Nick, and I'm the Director of Institute Technology. I'm also a K-5 science teacher in Oakland, California. When I think of diversity within our movement, I think a lot about how our students need to see leaders in the classroom that look like them and can speak to their experience and can create a real loving classroom. I think Teach for America is making great strides in providing an inclusive and supporting environment for all core members and students to be able to thrive. And for that reason, diversity is a really important core value for me.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Tubbs. I'm one of the co-SDs of Super Team PS86. And the reason why teamwork is important to me, especially in being an educator, I've worked in schools in which I was able to do my own thing and be an island, if you will, and I was able to make significant gains with my children. But I saw, and I know we've all seen, what happens when our children leave us and either go to another teacher or to another grade, and either those gains widen or they reappear. So I know teamwork is important within a building in order for us to really eradicate the achievement gap or opportunity gap, as some like to call it. It really takes a collective whole of everyone working together to make sure that our children can get the best education possible. Also, just on a broader scale, thinking about what teamwork means and instilling it in our children and teaching our children how to get along with one another and work together, both within their neighborhoods and within their own racial or ethnicities or other cultures that they're a part of, but then thinking about how they transcend beyond cultures to have more of a collective whole and to have a really strong voice in being change agents for their community. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." And so thinking about that, thinking about what it means to be a team as a school, teaming up with our students, teaming up with our parents, teaming up with our community leaders, and collectively making our community stronger is what's going to make empowerment possible for our community so that transformational change can occur. And so that one day, truly all of our children will be able to attain an excellent education through the hard work and perseverance and dedication of everyone involved.